Welcome back, everybody. Next thing we're going to do is a web form, very powerful feature that you can add context to your database 24/7 while you're not even involved or while you're sleeping, so to say. Let's go to database. Now, your first thing you have to understand is we're going to pick a database here. Let's pick contact one, which we picked before, and you're going to have to understand that a web form is related to a database. So each database can or cannot have web forms, your choice, and you can have as many web forms as you want. But you'll see what the web form is in a second, and then that relates to the database. So, example, let's create a web form. We're going to call this one first. You can call it anything you want. It is active. And now we go. Now we have the first form. The first thing we'll do is edit the form. Now, this is what a web form looks like over here. As you can see, a typical web form that you might see on a website. We created these fields before. Now, one of the things you can do is you can pick a template. Here's one on the left. We'll just pick the first one, and now it'll make it look like that. I'm not going to go ultra in-depth on all the things you can do, but you can see the section here that we're at now, which is the header, and it says header text. Obviously, if you want to change this to sign up now with an exclamation mark, fine. And if you want to center it, fine. And then if you want to save that, there we go. It's saved. That's just how simple it is. You don't need to have any special skills or anything. I'll show you just maybe, you can go through each one of these and see what they do. There's the body itself and how to change the fields and size of the body, labels, inputs. Example, if you wanted to see an input, you could, here, if you wanted to get rid of the home phone, male or female, and office phone, and keep the other fields. Very simple, just press save that, okay? And now these are the only fields that you'll see. Here's the submit button on the bottom. I'm just going through a couple of basics, and that's that. So let's see here, the submit button, align text, center, padding, forwarding, width. Okay, these are all the different options that you have. A couple things that you may want as well that I will just spend a moment on is let's see, announcements, enable announcements, yes, and then you could do submit link. So let's say you wanted, after somebody signed up, let's say you wanted them to go to your website, and let's say your website was www.youtube.com, okay, and that's that. If you wanted to mail a report, you can give your email address. We're not going to go through all that now. You could also have it send an SMS alert afterwards, autoresponders. All of these are in there. It's a very, very powerful web tool form. We now press save. Okay. And let's see what happens. Now what we'll do is we'll close this. We're now in the form. Now what you want to do is there's two things. The first thing you'll do is now you'll take that form. All you have to do now is cut and paste this little HTML code script here, and then you paste that anywhere you want on Google Plus, Facebook. We also have a WordPress plugin, so you can just put in your username and password for here, and it will come right in where you put it in WordPress. Now what we'll do is we'll test it though first. So this is what your form looks like. Let's just put in a new name. We'll call it Jill Jones. Cell phone is 56. Okay. When you're testing, by the way, number one, I think you have to have valid cell phone numbers. And two, you'll need to also have, you can't put in the same phone number twice. Okay, now what we'll do is we'll press submit. Let's see what happens. Now, the next thing we'll do is we'll close this, and we will now press refresh, and you'll see this record has been added. That simulates that form could have been anywhere on the website, any country, anywhere, and then it would have automatically real-time applied right to here. If you want to go back and edit your forms again, very simple, go here, edit, And there we have it again. Okay. So that's something about web forms. I encourage everyone to spend a bit of time here. And if you have any other questions as well, there'll be additional videos available, or you can ask your customer service rep for custom assistance or training in that area. Thank you very much, and stay tuned for our next video.